Galvin, summation, please. Mr. Galvin, summation. Mr. Galvin, summation, please.
You know, most of the time we're all lost. We say, please, God, tell us what is right. Tell us what is true.
Okay, stop right there. Don't dramatize the moment.
Okay.
You started off beautifully.
I caught it myself.
Then you did something you didn't do last time.
Yeah.
You became, I call it, you became noble.
Yes.
Don't do that noble shit.
Right.
I had to call a black actress on it who's a wonderful actress because every time I say, Lord, we gonna go for it. I said, no. I said, just, when Dr. King did it, it was different.
It was in the back of my head. I knew it was coming.
Right, so don't look up at God. It's almost to yourself, God, please. And I think it's even more powerful to go, sometimes we say to ourselves, God, please. This, I don't.
No.
Yeah. You fucking ham, don't do that again. All right, is the camera still rolling?
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you're ready, by the way, I thought you started off beautifully. It was heartfelt. I saw it. Okay. His name is Cal. What's his name again?
Galvin.
Frank Galvin. Okay. Summation, please, Mr. Galvin. Mr. Galvin, summation, please. Mr. Galvin, summation.
You know, most of the time we're just lost. We say, please, God, tell us what is right. Tell us what is true. There is no justice. The rich win, the poor powerless. And we grow so tired of listening to people lie. And in time, we become dead, a little dead. We think of ourselves as victims, and we become victims. We become weak. We doubt ourselves. We doubt our beliefs. We doubt our institutions. And we doubt the law. But today you are the law. You are the law. Not a book, not the lawyers, not a marble statue or the trappings of the court. You see, these are just symbols of our desire for justice. They are, in fact, nothing more than a prayer, a fervent and frightened prayer. In my religion, they say, act as if ye had faith, and faith will be given to you. If we are to have faith in justice, all we need is to believe in ourselves and justice. You see, I believe that we all have justice in our hearts.
Okay, good. Now do me a favor. I want you to start again. I love what you're doing. Don't even think twice about it. Just because I'm moving on. What I'd like you to do, I'd like you to try something, and I want you to pick up the pace a little bit in the beginning.
Okay.
And I want it to be more like this is because you know I can direct this because I don't need to talk to you about what the objective is. You know what the objective is. You know, I want you guys to just give me some justice. That's a simple objective. And you try to tug at their heartstrings. In the opening lines, I want you to do like almost like you're thinking to yourself. You know? Like when you say, give me some of the lines from the beginning.
You know, most of the time, we're all just lost.
Okay, because he's talking about himself.
Most of the
Most of the time, most of us are just lost.
and we
You see what I mean?
yeah, and
It's like, and the rich people, they get richer, and the poor guys, well, they go to jail. Almost like he's talking to himself, and maybe at this point he is also saying it for himself.
Sounds like he's trying to justify it to himself.
Well, I don't want to use the word justify, but yes, he's finally saying, how can I say this?
he's told
He
them
already believes it. So what he's saying is he's saying it for himself as well as them.
Right.
You could use the word justify, but he is saying it for, it's like.
Actually, it's the opposite of justify.
no, he's bearing,
Justify.
but he's bearing his soul. He's
Right.
because he's dead. He feels dead.
Right. So he's thinking that there have been times, so I can almost actually see it where if he's sitting there talking, he's almost talking to himself, and he's like, give me some more lines later on in the middle of it.
In the middle of it.
Or just read through it real quick.
You know, most
It's
of the
okay,
time,
let it roll.
most of the time, we're all lost. And we say, please, God, tell us what is right.
See, it's one of those- and we-
Tell us
and-
what is
See,
true.
it's one of those things where he goes, and we say, please, God, tell us what is right. Tell us what is true. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. You see where I'm going with this?
I see where you're
Loosen
going
up
with
a
it,
little bit.
yeah.
Be careful. Don't make a speech.
Right.
Not that you did. You're doing great work, man, but don't dictate to us.
No, I see where you want me to take
I
it.
want you to find the words in the spur of the moment.
Right,
That's what took his ass so long to get up, because he didn't know what he was going to say.
right.
He didn't know what the hell he was doing.
He's just talking. He's not.
He said, he did not know. That's why the guy said, summation, please.
Yeah.
Summation. He was like,
Well, between
okay, I've had it. I'm going to tell him how I feel, but I don't know what that is yet. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to rip.
We'll figure it out together.
We'll figure it out together.
between the judge's 3 or 4 summation pleas and then Newman getting up and doing his scene,
Right.
I think it runs for a little over 3 minutes.
And you know another aspect of that is? I don't want to get up,
Yeah,
because I may shit the bed on
that's
this one.
it.
I may shit the bed
Yeah.
on this one. So there's a lot going on, and that's why you hire a guy like Paul Newman, who
He can
just
pull that shit off.
who could pull that shit off, But of course, he was at it since he was 20. He knows his game. So let's start again, just that, because I love the ending. Let's start that again and just see how you play with it. I'm just going to give you one summation, please, okay?
Got it.
That. Summation, please.
Most of the time, we're all just lost. We say, please, God, tell us what is right. Tell us what is true. And there is no law. The rich win, the poor get poorer. And we get so tired of listening to people just lie.
Okay, good. Perfect. Now slow it down a little bit and kind of talk to nobody.
Yeah,
Like, when you get into an argument with your wife and you're not really looking at her,
right.
and you're going, just sometimes I wish the fuck that I didn't, trip over your goddamn side. And you know how you do that thing where I want you to think to yourself a little bit. God, please help us. Think to yourself.
All
You're
right.
delivering it to us again. And I know what he did, because if I remember right, He didn't look at them a lot.
No, he didn't.
He
He
looked at the
looked
table,
at
he
the
looked at the
table, he looked at the banister in front of the
Right.
jury box,
And this is why I love
and he touched it like a few times
right,
like
This
this.
is why I love actors to have like props sometimes, because you can hide so much, in a prop. You're thinking about something, or the actor that's sitting there while he's talking is going, well, as long as it's organic, and not contrived, like, watch me pick my chair now. I'm an actor.
Oh, yeah, right.
You gotta make it organic. That's why when Dana, she was doing this thing when she was nervous and she started picking her. I loved it because it was a real behavior, organic to the piece. Real behavior, organic to the piece. Like when you went like this, it wasn't working. It was a bit of a, remember in the George monologue?
I remember.
And you even said, no, that didn't work. And I saw it on your face. I did that, but I threw it out there, but it shit the bed. So,
I remember.
yeah. So, because it's not real connected to the piece. Let's just do the beginning again before we move on.
You got it.
You're kind of talking to yourself, Lee, kind of stunned by all this yourself. Give that a shot, see where it goes. And when I say summation, please, take a few beats.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go right into it. Summation, please.
Most of the time we're all just lost. And we say, God, please tell us what is right. Tell us what is true. And there is no justice. The rich win, the poor are powerless. And we're just tired of listening to people lie. That in time we become dead. A little dead. We think of ourselves as victims. And we become victims. We become weak. We doubt ourselves. We doubt our beliefs. We doubt our institutions. We doubt the law. But today, you are the law. You are the law. Not a book. Not the lawyers. Not a marble statue or the trappings of the court. You see, they're just symbols of our desire to be just. They're nothing more than a prayer, a fervent and frightened prayer. In my religion, they say, act as if ye had faith, and faith will be given to you. If we want to have faith in justice, all we need is to believe in ourselves and justice. You see, I believe we all have justice in our hearts.
Okay, great. Go ahead and shut the camera off. That was
God damn, I got that one, baby.
yeah.
I know the whole effing character.